I think I just sit here.
Hey, y'all.
Wait a minute, we got a guest. Look, hey, say you love Jesus.
I do.
Come on in here.
I had to
Look
let
at
myself
our
in.
guest.
It's Granddaddy's Catering.
I am here. I'm here.
Oh,
But
my
y'all
goodness.
didn't want to let me in.
Oh my goodness, we were talking about the grace.
always-
What did you bring us?
Listen, I brought us today. I wanted to bring a few items that we don't eat every day. Okay. That's the one thing about Granddaddy's. I try to cook things that Grandmama and them used to cook. That you just don't get that no more. You don't get that more. So I brought us some fried ribs.
No.
I brought us some baked macaroni
Is
and
this
cheese.
for me?
Come on, Kevin.
No, baby, let me turn loose.
Brought us some baked macaroni and cheese chopped with bacon. Brought us some greens, turnip greens.
I love greens.
Fried cabbage.
Oh, my.
Have at it. Have at it.
Okay, and
You do the
are
interview,
you
babe.
gonna bless the food, Kevin?
Lord, forgive Treva of all her ways and bless
Right
Malcolm.
now.
Take this food and use it for your glory in our bodies. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right.
Now look at Treva grab the first
Sit
fork.
back. Y'all just go
Okay,
ahead.
so tell us while we're sampling this, tell us a little bit more about Granddaddy's Catering. You're located out of Clarksville,
Really?
Tennessee. Can you pass that napkin?
I am
Kevin?
located in Clarksville,
$1.
Tennessee. I do events,
Okay.
weddings, things of that nature. I also cook out of the house on Sundays and Wednesdays.
Really?
Just some we used to do. I'm from West Memphis,
Granddaddy.
Arkansas. And it's
on,
something
Granddaddy.
that we do. We have a candy lady on every street. We can go somewhere and get hot tamales, catfish,
Now this is the fried
spaghetti.
cabbage.
This is
here.
fried cabbage right
Let's
here.
see.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me try
on the
some fried.
stove top.
Oh my God!
Didn't see it.
There's a hotness. There's like a spiciness.
Yes,
a
ma'am.
little
A
bit.
little kick to it, because God kicks you sometime in the right direction.
So, how did in the world did you
Delicious.
get your start with this
Honestly-
catering business?
Honestly, I had a friend pass named Antonio Pettis. We had a benefit
Greens.
on Riverside. We sold plates to try to support his funeral. And then after that, people was like, well, I don't know why you don't do that anyway. And so it went from there, and that's how it started.
I love.
I felt a kick on that though, baby.
Flavorful.
It did.
Right.
What all have you got on those greens?
Well, the greens have a little, I grow peppers. There's a little pepper in there, a little powder of garlicness. Little soul
It's making me
seasoning.
say praise
Now,
the
one
Lord.
thing about, and your first name is Malcolm.
Yes, ma'am.
And your business is Granddaddy's Catering.
Granddaddy's, yes,
So
ma'am.
you'll travel, you'll go anywhere,
Anywhere,
you'll do big
anywhere.
events,
Now,
large, small.
There's
you
no
name it.
event too big, too small. I hate to sound cliche,
Okay,
but this
yes,
is the
sir.
truth. No event too big, too small. This is my therapy. I'm a counselor by trade, but this
Let
is
me
my
try this
therapeutic.
It is too good, baby.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take it and
It's
go.
there for you.
Goodness.
And I did bring several other items. I just didn't
Okay.
have time to present them today.
You should have brought them all in. Don't let me do all of it now,
But we
Treva.
fry turkeys, we smoke hams,
So
we
tender.
smoke turkeys. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I
You
appreciate
are so
it.
talented.
Stop. Now we on TV now. Folks
Now, one
don't
thing
believe
about
me.
Malcolm, you love the Lord, and he sings. We won't get him to do it today because we're talking about Granddaddy's
Thank you,
Catering.
thank you.
But you're a man of many talents, and I met him in the church many years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
And he was singing in a choir. But I didn't know about Granddaddy's Catering.
See, because we were around all those cooks at the time. We
That's
had
right.
Darlene, we had Pastor Parker. We didn't have to cook.
Ooh, now, come on now.
I
You know,
didn't know
I
who it was.
heard Malcolm when we did that last play,
Yes, sir.
and I had to encourage him. He so much talent.
So much talent.
Yeah, I wondered why you wasn't already on the big screen. Broke out. You
Well,
need to be
it's
singing
today.
back up for me, Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, you say it there, and I work on this, and
Oh
you work
my
on the
God.
singing.
So I wanted to tell you, I mean, nobody knows, but during our last play, Pastor Kennedy
Watch out, Malcolm.
spoke into my life.
I remember the night
I
backstage.
remember. Come on, Malcolm.
He did. I mean, I'm
felt
not
it
one
too,
to
Malcolm.
admit that type of thing. I wanted to tell him to mind his business. Leave me alone.
Yes.
You're supposed to be worried about your part. This time we finna go on the scene.
Yes,
But that conversation stayed with me.
I felt it when I spoke power
and-
in your life.
Yes.
I did.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Sir.
And
It's
every
just-
word
How
I
has
said
it
was
changed?
so sincere.
How has it touched you, Malcolm?
just direction. Direction. I'm. You know how you have so many gifts, but you don't know what to do.
Yes.
And he says your gift will make room for you, but which gift am I supposed to concentrate on? So I needed some type of direction. It's a good blessing to have. It's a good problem to have. But
Yes.
when you're trying to get clarity,
Yes.
You need
Lord,
direction.
show us with clarity
Yes.
what you want us to do.
Yes, sir.
And then let us move forward. Give us the courage.
yes, sir.
But I'll tell you, his singing, you're an anointed man. Though those words, when it hit me, I knew it, this cooking is delightful.
It's anointed. It's blessed.
Come on now.
And matter of fact, I need to place an order for upcoming events that
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have. I know our anniversary is coming up March the 13th. So
Okay.
keep
We're
that
in
in
there.
mind.
We're
All
in
right,
there.
we're out of time.
Oh,
It's
No,
out of
no.
time.
It was too good.
But Malcolm and Granddaddy's Catering on your
Come on
mind.
to Granddaddy.
All right, we'll see you next time right here on the Treva and Kevin Show. Come on, Kevin.
It's
Let's have
too
another
good.
bite.
Say praise the
guys.
Lord,
Bye.
Malcolm.
What me for?
You should have.
That's so good. Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all.
Welcome, everyone. It's the Treva and Kevin Show. It's the best show on the
I know
planet.
she always talks about how exciting it is to get to be on the show, and we're glad to have you.
We are so glad. The name of this show is Give Me 5.
Give me 5.
How about that? Or
I'm
how
trying
about
to-
10?
I'll take 10.
All right, well, we actually have a lineup of wonderful people on our show today. So when we come back, more with the Treva and Kevin Show. Give
Stay
me
tuned.
5
It's
right
gonna-
after this.
Give me 5.
Give me 10.
High five.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the Treva and Kevin Show, and we are so happy to be with you today.
Man, haven't we got some fine photos? But I guess it takes a fine photographer to get some fine photos.
Oh, wow.
Welcome, Mr. Kelvin Braxton.
Thank you, Treva.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you,
glad
Kevin.
to have you.
I'm glad to be here.
He took some of the best photos of you that you've ever had, Kelvin, and he did a wonderful. He did some brush makeup and
Yes.
everything.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
No,
Oh,
come on,
wow.
but it was
Well,
good.
Sometimes we don't
Okay,
need a lot of
all
that.
right.
It took some years off of me, Kelvin.
Yes, I'm telling you. Well, we're excited. We know that February celebrates Black History Month.
Yes.
And I love the February month because we have some awesome heroes.
Sure.
And these portraits, these images that we're holding, tell us a little bit about these, Mr.
Yeah,
Braxton.
why don't I start with this one here?
Okay.
This picture was taken in New York City
Okay.
during the 100th anniversary of the NAACP annual convention,
Okay.
where the president spoke, and I happened to be there and I was given the opportunity to capture this image
Wow.
while I was there.
Isn't that
Beautiful.
something?
Yeah. And the caption at the top actually reads by the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. So it was an event that was a nice event, but I was in position to get the shot.
Okay,
One
That's what
beautiful.
this one is.
Okay.
And the one we have here was taken exactly 8 years ago today.
Wow.
Yeah, and at the bottom the caption is reading, this was at the White House,
Okay.
the Capitol building, and on January the 20th, 2009, our world witnessed the inauguration of the first African American president, which was Barack Obama.
Isn't
Wow,
that
and you
something?
were there. You took this.
That's
you
the
captured
image
this.
that I captured when I was
Beautiful.
there. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
now what am I holding here?
And that image there is a picture of the president and the vice president with the soldiers in the background. And that image was taken at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And the president actually signed that for me.
Wow.
His signature for
Wow.
that.
Isn't that something? So, one of the things you'd shared with me over the years, and I love talking with Kelvin, he's had the opportunity to photograph so many special moments and
Yes,
times recorded history.
beautiful.
You said, Kevin, I never knew where it would lead me the day I put a camera around my neck. Do you remember
I
telling me
do
that?
remember that. I started with an Instamatic Polaroid camera. And here I am traveling all over the country photographing people that I never thought I'd ever be in contact
Okay.
with.
Wonderful.
And still doing it to this day, Kevin.
I love it. And
Yeah.
now also you have some other prints that you want to show us today.
I'm doing a little something because we are Black History Month is up and coming.
It's here.
It's
That's
here.
right.
It's
Yes.
here. Yeah. And this is a print that's available for purchase in several sizes. I have this in the canvas. I have this in the 20 by 24 and also the 8 by 10. And it's a picture of an artist out of New York
Okay.
who's world renowned for
Beautiful.
capturing images that teaches us about our own history, African American history.
Yes.
So a young child who we never got history in the elementary schools, we didn't get it in the middle schools, we didn't get it in the high schools. So where do you get it?
Yeah.
And we never got it from our parents the way we should have. So if we don't know
And we have
our-
to pass it down.
yeah, if we don't know our own history, after a while, we'll start accepting other people's history. So we got to kind of know where that we have a rich
And
history.
I see Muhammad
Sure.
Ali in that photo. There's Barack and
And
Michelle.
at the bottom of this port is the list of
Yes.
names. If you can see the names, it
I
goes from
see
it goes.
Harriet Tubman,
Yeah,
Dr. King.
it's a very, very impressive piece. It's a very, very
Absolutely.
impressive
Yes,
piece.
I loved it.
And maybe we'll get to see some of these later. Now I
Okay.
have another one here also.
Okay, and
it's
I'll take
a
that
smaller
one.
version of that.
Beautiful.
I don't know if the cameras can see this, but the larger canvas is out in the other location there. And this is another image that's called Sisters in Conference, painted by the same artist.
Okay, beautiful.
Again, we're teaching us about our own history, and if a young child, even adult, who really see this image, they would be wondering, well, who is that? Who is that person? Who is this person?
Yes.
Well, go look and see. It tells you who they are. All you got to do is Google them, internet them, and that information is there. You'll learn that way.
Yes,
You'll
I
learn
love
that way.
all of the vivid colors. It's
It's
beautiful.
a vibrant image. It's a very good look.
Okay.
It's a very impressive piece there.
Okay, what else do you have?
Creativity
Yeah, I love
on
it.
canvas.
Yes,
Tell the
beautiful.
story.
Just some other pieces that are just available for those who might want to just be able to collect some black art during Black History Month that are available here.
Beautiful.
And this is a piece that is out. It's called Dreamers by Chance, and Dreamers of Chance, and it's top at the top. You can see We the People.
I love it.
It kind of lets you see a little bit about who all the political figures are and upbringing and upcoming.
Okay.
Dream.
Hi, I'm Kevin Kennedy with the Kennedy Law Firm. You know, it's been said that strong people stand up for themselves and stronger stand up for others. Well, that's the philosophy at the Kennedy Law Firm. We take it as a great privilege and honor to stand beside you and to stand up for you. So in your time of need, call the Kennedy Law Firm. That's area code 931-645-9900. We're committed to helping people.
We are rolling. It's the Treva and Kevin Show. It's another 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's so good to be. We got some guests today from the
Okay.
Candy Law Firm. Okay, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Well, I'm Katie. Hey, Katie.
And
My name's David.
Hey,
That-
David.
yeah,
We've met.
and you guys, y'all work at the Candy Law Firm. And David, you actually got started there through the internship
Yeah,
program.
yeah, that's right.
All right, tell us about your experience with the internship program.
Through some friends, it was introduced to me, and I said, sure, I'll go for it. I was, interested in becoming an attorney or something like that, maybe in the future, or
Yeah.
just having some experience. And I tell you what, I'm really glad I went and did it.
Now, what year did you actually do it? Do you remember?
I think it was
You did it with the year my son did.
Yes, yeah, 2013, right?
That was a great
Yes,
time, Treva.
absolutely.
It was good. And David, when we were involved in that, you got to meet lots of neat people. And
Like Robert.
Yes.
yeah, and now
yourself.
Robert's in the military.
Yes, he's in
and
the
so we
Navy.
had a wonderful time. We did some skits and did some community service. And the money raised went to help our community.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we had 53 interns in the program.
I think that's
so
the largest
that is the
class
largest
that
that
you've
we've
had.
ever had. And so we have them for a season. And we try to introduce them and teach them about the law business and working one with another. Now, Katie, you work at the law firm. What do you do
Yes,
there?
sir. I work reception.
Yeah, and you're also an Austin Peay student.
Yes, sir.
All right, give me the briefing. What's a day like at the Kennedy Law Firm? Just share.
Oh, every day is different. It's just an adventure. It's an adventure, but it's a blessing. Because
Yeah.
the people there, we provide an atmosphere for people to come to where they can just feel comforted. They leave feeling blessed. I think it's a very positive atmosphere, and I enjoy working there.
So, David, what about your experience at the Kennedy Law Firm? You were there as an intern, and now you've been working there for several years.
Well, I tell you what, I was blown away during the internship, and I think I was more blown away by working there too. I'd have to also say too, not only is it great working there and learning a lot, but you also grow as a person, and I've even grown in my faith while I was there
Amen.
too.
It's a
Amen.
blessing.
Well, Treva, you've been there to the Kennedy Law Firm and did some motivational speeches many times with the interns. What was your impression? What do you remember?
I found it very interesting and exciting, and I love that each season, each year, a new class comes on board, and they're very eager and excited, and lots of opportunities
It is.
come out of
So,
it.
Kate, tell us now, what did you think about law firms before you ever got to the Kennedy Law? What was your preconceived notion about? What do you think?
Oh, I definitely think that the preconceived notions about law firms are completely wrong, at least for the Kennedy Law Firm.
Okay.
Because you think you're going to come in there and, while we do our work, we get our work done, it's not all stern and mean. Like, it's a fun place to be. You can go there and you can rely on people. They provide you with friends. They provide you with family. You know, it's not just going in there and having someone take your money and sign some paperwork and you're out the door. Like, we like to build relationships there.
Well said. David, what do you say?
Yeah, to build off of that, you know, there's really a big focus on team. You know,
Yes, we do.
There's not a lot of eyes, you know, in there. There's a lot of teams in there, and I think that makes it a much more productive and easy place to work at.
You know, Treva, really our work has always been about empowering people, both at the Kennedy Law Firm, the Convenient Shopper, the Treva and Kelvin Show. Everything that we've ever done has been, and you know, there used to be a philosophy about when you're educated and you're sophisticated and that we make all the decisions and everybody else, you do what we say, when we say, as fast as we say, how as we say. And that is a different philosophy, and it's changing. And I always came back from the idea that the more I empowered Katie or David and trained them, really the stronger that the Kennedy Law Firm would get. And when they get involved in the things at Austin P and wherever they end up in years to come, I hope they can stay forever. But realistically, so many come through there. They take their training, their leadership, and invest it in the community. And then, boy, it's win-win. So what would you say to the students that are out here that would like to entertain a career in law or entertain the internship program? What do you say?
I think it's always important to go ahead and take that step out of your comfort zone and get your foot in the door. You know, Kevin, you hired me as just a week out of high school.
I was crazy that day. David, why didn't you stop me?
You hired me just a week out of high school, and I have to say that just getting my foot in the door has blessed me with so many opportunities. I've learned how to do so many things. Everyone there has such a good attitude about teaching me to do things and wanting to see me succeed. And so I think you just need to step out there, get your foot in the door, and take a chance. And I think the internship program is a great opportunity to do that.
Here's one of the things we were talking about when we got through Christmas.
Well, I'm not talking. Can I ask a question?
No, go ahead, baby.
Tell me, what is the criteria to require to be an intern at the law firm? What do you look for?
What we do, everybody's welcome to come. They're all interviewed.
Okay.
Can't take everybody.
Yes.
But the criteria, they need to be 16 years old.
Okay.
And we have them from 16 to 34. And they come from military backgrounds, college, law students, law graduates, high school, and lots of 4.0s. But, you know, anybody that would like to is welcome to come and interview. And we can take so many, and we try to stretch the rooms out a little bit.
Well, we're out of time. We want to thank you guys for joining us today. We'll be back more with another 5-minute segment.
I'd like to introduce Jennings Management. We want you to make memories and money. We are a video and financial services company that works together with our clients to assist them with making money and memories, both personally and professionally. How do we do it? Call us up, sit down with us, let us tell you exactly what it is we do for you. Again, we are Jennings Management. We want you to make memories and money.
We're still on our 5-minute segment here, Let's Take 5, and I have Minister Yolanda Pittman. She's a leading lady and featured in our upcoming calendar that we have. So welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Leading lady.
It's a pleasure to be here, an honor.
I love your shirt, blessed and highly favored.
In Jeremiah 29:11.
That is so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have been in ministry for how many years?
I have been in ministry now for 10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
What
yes.
is it like knowing that you're touching the lives of so many people daily?
It's amazing because the journey of mine, it's amazing of reaching the point in my life to where I can make a difference. Mm-hmm. And all of those years, I was making a difference in other people's lives and just didn't realize it until the eyes opened one day. And it's just powerful. And then to be employed in corrections and being able to touch lives within the walls and lives outside of the walls, it's just amazing what God will do.
Wow.
And how he will protect you and order your steps. It's amazing.
I wanted to talk to you about this year 2017. What do you see for 2017 for the people of God? What's happening? How do you feel about this year?
This year is going to be a year that we are going to see things that we took for granted. God is bringing us into a season to where we're going to be able to just be amazed that when he tried to get us to listen and we didn't want to slow down, or we wanted to do it our way, or we took things for granted. This is the year, and it's 2017, so it's a year of completion for 7.
Oh, I love it.
And so God is just doing some amazing things. So we look at the circumstances that we're facing right now, and we just need to embrace them. And we need to pray more, come together more, and just be faithful in everything that we do with what God is doing for us.
I love it.
It's going to be amazing.
It is. And you mentioned about prison. You're in the prison ministry. I'm going to say ministry. Can I say that? Even though you're employed, what do you do at the prison?
I'm an assistant warden.
Oh my goodness, an assistant warden.
Yes.
What is that like, leading lady?
Ooh, it's awesome. It gives me an opportunity to mentor and coach up and coming staff that have the desires to become wardens, become the president or the vice president of the company. And it's just amazing being able to just make a difference in lives of others. And the things that I've gone through over the last 23 years in corrections, being a female, dealing with the stereotypes, but being encouraged enough to reach my goals and the ultimate goals that I have.
What encourages you when you're having a day and maybe you don't, sometimes we have those moments, Minister, where we may not feel our best or we're going through something. What gets you through those days?
Just have to take a moment to just stop whatever you're doing and just pray and ask God to give you the wisdom, the knowledge, the strength that you need to go forth. Sometimes you have to ask him to humble you.
Yes.
Because it is not easy.
Been there.
It is not easy.
It's not. And last year